honeysuckle vine set. It really is the best of vertical gardening. You're getting both of these. They're a perennial. You're getting both for $29 and change with free shipping and handling. All right, I need to let you know right now, these are new today, but that's great, but this is the only amount we have for the entire year. So when this sells out, that's it. There won't be any coming back and saying to Philip, can you get me more of the peaches and cream honeysuckle? He got every last one he could. All right, tell me about it.
Well, let me just tell you this, is you're getting a pair of these in the collection. These grow rapidly, and they are absolute hummingbird magnets.
I'm gonna pop over here.
I've got an office garden. Where I step out.
Oh, right, it's beautiful, yeah.
You see my office garden. So what I did is I planted one on one side, one on the other, and then I ran a wire up and then around the doorway, and now they have met in the middle. They go all the way around at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm out there having coffee, and the hummingbirds are out at 6 a.m., and they're all over this. And I hear them before I see them. You can hear the wings just doing like this, and they're always coming to this, and there's a close-up of the blossoms there. So that's why we decided to have two in this collection, so you can do that. If you've got an arbor, one to go up each side, on either side of a garage, if you've got a utility shed, you can tart that up where it looks more like a garden pavilion.
Oh, nice. So already, I should tell you, very, very popular. I've never seen honeysuckle in this color before.
It's gorgeous, it's soft, it's pastel, and it behaves itself. The regular Japanese honeysuckle can get all over the place and be wild.
Yeah.
This one will behave itself, and I love these colors. They're just spectacular. And as I mentioned, they do grow quite fast.
Okay.
So give them a place to climb immediately. Don't wait, because it'll be all over the ground. You want it to go straight up.
Okay.
And what I did is that I put in eye hooks in the wood molding around my door.
Okay.
I put in big eye hooks, then I ran wire up through the eye hooks, and then it climbed up the wire.
Oh,
and
is that all you did?
That's all I did. And that way, if I ever need to repaint the molding, I undo the eye hooks, lay the whole thing over, paint, then take the whole thing back up, because these are really pliable. It's real easy to do.
That's amazing.
Just a little tip right there. But this is the size plants that are coming out. So you'll get this and you're thinking, well, that's little. Listen, don't be fooled. It's going to go up really quick, and it's going to bloom like crazy this year.
Oh, it will bloom this year.
Oh, it'll bloom a whole lot this year. This will easily go up 4 or 5 feet the very first year, and then the next year it's up 15 feet. That's what it does. It's very, very quick. You're getting 2 of these in the collection.
That's very cool.
And you're also going to get our growing guide. We offer these with everything that we offer, specific to whatever the offer might be. It tells you everything to do with your honeysuckle, and you're going to be using the bud and flower booster with it. Fertilize every couple of weeks. I keep my growing guides with my fertilizers. They're all in the same place. Be a little bit organized, and it'll save you a whole lot of time and reward you because you've done it the right way.
That's right. Okay, so how soon do we start fertilizing once we get them home?
You can fertilize these straight away.
Right. Oh, because they have leaves, right?
They have leaves. Correct. And there's our rule of thumb, and thanks for pointing it out. Things that are bare root or dormant, you wait until the leaves come out before you fertilize. If they're already in an active state of growth, you start fertilizing immediately.
When you plant. All right, 800 have already been ordered. These are our only quantities of the season. When we say sold out, that's it. I don't know if we'll have these back in 2019. I don't know why we would wait till 2019 if we can get them now. And here's the deal. If you get them this year, by 2019, you can have that arbor Philip was talking about. This is so pretty.
It really is. And let me tell you another trick that I saw. I haven't done it myself. But you know those utility sheds, just where you keep all your garden tools, those small buildings? Well, they had grown them up on the sides, then they covered the top of the asphalt roof, you know, the asphalt shingles, with chicken wire. And then the honeysuckle grew all over the chicken wire and completely covered the roof of the utility shed. It was amazing looking. So it looked really special.
Your utility shed becomes the neighborhood hummingbird feeder.
Yeah, it does, but it's not utilitarian looking. It looks like a garden pavilion. And then the hummingbirds are all over it. You've created a habitat. You've made your place more beautiful.
It comes back year after year. It's a perennial.
It comes back year after year. It does not die down to the ground. It's woody. It stays up all the time. In other words, When it gets to be 15 feet tall, it stays 15 feet tall. It doesn't die to the ground and come back. It's always up there, so it gets going early.
Nice. Oh, that's right, because I have on my notes that it does start blooming spring through late summer.
Yes, indeed. It's an early bloomer all the way through. It doesn't quit, and a lot of honeysuckles on the market bloom one time and then they quit. This one goes on all the time, and that's why I selected that one. I've got a small garden, and it's the ultimate in vertical gardening to have something like this.
Well, you know, it is really nice when you can find perennials that are nonstop bloomers.
That's what we want. Yeah.
Right, duh. I guess I just got it. No, I'm kidding. I finally understand why you're here. I'm teasing.
God, your hair's beautiful. No, I'm
thanks.
just looking.
No, you know what? Antella's in the salon tonight, and she does a great blowout.
Oh my gosh,
I didn't
kidding.
I didn't come in with it like this. You think I can blow out my hair like this?
Well, I'm impressed.
I wish I could, but I can't. I got a whole team who worked on this. But anyway, so I do love the idea, though, of a perennial that just keeps going.
Yes. And also think about this. If you've got a chain link fence, you can put it on the chain link fence. It'll cover up the chain link fence.
I like that.
And then it doesn't look unattractive. It's also beautiful on a white board fence. Anything you want to cover up. If you've got a mailbox, beautiful on a mailbox post, great on a lamp post.
Now, it won't get too big for the mailbox, right? Because it can't grow. Well, it'll just stop growing where you want it to stop growing.
It'll stop at the top, but you can easily just trim it all off. And the nice thing about this, there are no thorns involved whatsoever.
Perfect.
It's just pretty. Once they're established, they'll also take drought. They'll grow in poor soil. Honeysuckles are tough, and blooming all season long. Think about the things you could plant at the base of this. Good looking thing.
I love it. Okay, so I need to let you know, we're really excited about this, but apparently people at home are too, because we started it with 2,900.
Okay.
There are only 900 remaining.
Oh, okay.
Only quantities of the season, Philip. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I don't know if you'll even be able to present these again with only 900 left.
No, not likely.
So grab them now. Now's the time.
Yeah, and you'll love this. It'll remind you of your childhood, and better yet, the hummingbirds will come visit you. What better visitors than that? If you want to know when the plants are going to ship out to you, take a look at our zone map, pick your area of the country out. Off to the right-hand side of your box are the dates when the plants will ship. Tender plants ship a couple of weeks later, but nothing ships until it's safe to plant in your area. First-time gardeners, heads up, kids. Cottage Farms warrants its perennials.